Oh! He's finally back. It's only took him only like 3 weeks, but he's finally live again. Hello, everyone. Welcome on into the stream. Hope we're all having a good Sunday. Hope we've had a good week. I have not seen everyone since I think the beginning of February, because I went to Scotland and then I got ill. And then I've been busy with work, and then I finally said, you know what, I've been waiting long enough, might as well go live in March.
Soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon.
Well, hello Chocky. Oi oi! You're right. Thank you for the 13 months, that means a lot. Got the fact that there's people out there, it's mad that there's people out there that are subbed to the channel that have been doing so for over a year now. That like I've been affiliate that long, and there's people that have actively subscribed for that long. Mental. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Erin, congratulations on getting first. Nico, of course, welcome on in. Oh my goodness, it's the JeyJeyDub. Oh my god, it's the What Up Nico. There he is, he's back. He is. He's back. He's back in the saddle, you know what I mean? Kind of you enough to wait until I had internet again. Well, it just worked out that way because you were talking about it, and I was like, oh, like you might miss a stream or two, and then I got ill because I was gonna pop back, I think a couple of weeks ago, and then I caught the cold from when I went to Glasgow, and then I was like, we'll give it a bit of time, see how I feel, and I was probably thinking of doing it last week, but I still had a bit of it resting on my chest, so I'm like, I'll give it another week, and then I'll come back. For March, in this case, March 2nd. So yeah, I've timed that pretty well. Also, hello there to the Talmenian. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Hope that you are doing well. Just making dinner right now, but I said I'd pop in for a bit before the game starts. Yes, you did. You did. Hello there. I appreciate it. Yeah. So since we last spoke, since I was last live. I went to Glasgow. I went to KoopaCon, a big Final Fantasy convention up in Glasgow. Lovely time. Really, really enjoyed it. Got to meet some of the voice actors that have been behind the Final Fantasy games. I got to speak with John Henry Bentley, who was the voice of Barrett in the FF7 remakes. I got to speak to Adam Croasdell, who plays Ignis in Final Fantasy 15. I got to speak to Nina Indis, who plays the character Benedicta in Final Fantasy 16. And I also got a bit of time to hang out with Austin Lee Matthews, who plays the character Roche in the FF7 remake games. And I also, probably the big highlight, I got to meet Hedy Barres, who played Yuna in Final Fantasy X, which was a fantastic time. Got to meet a lot of people at the convention, made some convention friends, some of which I have... sort of like we've followed each other on like an Instagram or something. I made like a private Instagram for myself, just to keep up with people. Yeah, I made some con friends. I message them every now and then. Good to keep in touch. It was a fantastic few days away. I really enjoyed it. Then I got ill, which wasn't the best, but there we go. Aaron, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just checking levels and all that, and it all looks good on my end, which is fantastic. It's always good to start a stream that way. Not bad, thanks. I'm glad. I'm very glad. But yeah, so since we've last gone live, I've done a bit of reshaping on stream setup. So you see I've got a background here that's very Spyro coded. I also have made a background ready for the Tomb Raider remasters for 4, 5, and 6. I've got a background ready for that, so I will be doing that as well, which will be fantastic. So make a Snatcher. I've never played Snatcher. It's one of them that I've wanted to, but of course, you know, in terms of like an official UK release, there's just the Sega CD version. And that's very pricey, and I don't have a Sega CD, so my options are a bit limited. I like to go official and proper release if I ever can. Probably just emulate Snapchat. Yeah, like, if I ever do it, I probably will, to be perfectly honest. That's sort of the way I feel about it. Also, have you heard of a game called Stories from Soul the Gun Dog? I have never heard of that. It sounds like a great name. Gun Dog. Also, Chucky, thank you so much for this. 70 streams! Who would have a streak with me for that long? 70 streams! Official means whenever you... Yeah, basically, yeah. Gee, thank you so much. 70 streams. Good God. You are insane. Thank you so much. Snatcher is one of the very... Would unanimous agree that it's just the way it is? Yeah. It's a bit like Snatcher, I suppose, so I thought it might have been something for you. I'm more than happy to give it a go at some point. More than happy to. I have done a bit of extra in the background as well when it comes to the backlog, because I realise in many ways I'm not necessarily the best with keeping you up to date with information of the backlog and all that. So I have made an account on a backlogging website called Backlogged. I'll just pop the name in chat. That's what it's called. I have made an account for that, so I am going to be linking it very shortly. Probably after stream, like within the next couple of days, on the channel, and also in the Discord. And basically, if you do ever want to keep up with the backlog, any things that I'm planning on playing, what I'm, you know, what I'm planning on playing, what I'm playing at the moment, all things like that. You got a backlog? I do, yeah. I literally made it in the last few days. It's literally just my name, JeyJeyDub. If you just search JeyJeyDub and it'll come basically just exactly as it is on Twitch. If you search JeyJeyDub, it'll come up. I didn't know you had a backlogged account. Spyro. Yeah, you're right, Fickle. So for reference, everyone, before we kick off, let me just pop some shout-outs for some great people here. So first up, Buddy Games. Currently Nico, that is at the helm of the account, but it is a three-person team. Liam, Cool Gang, What Up Nico, and Rosie, otherwise known as Professor Juice. Three great people that I met on the world of Twitch. I've known Nico. Follow Buddy Games if you like overcooked meat. You sold it fantastically, Nico. But yeah, no, three fantastic people, great gaming fans. Nico with a love for the retro, Liam with a love for the modern and the open worlds, and great world designs, and Rosie just liking everything really, including Parappa the Rapper. She really loves Parappa the Rapper. Great three-person team, streamers that I cannot recommend enough. If you don't already follow them, and you just want to have some great times watching streams and having a great time, do consider dropping Buddy Games a follow. All their streams are always just such a good laugh. They recently did Monster Hunter Wilds. Their created character sounded like he'd been huffing helium for about 3 months. It was great. Do consider dropping them a follow. They're amazing.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Well, Nico on my phone. I use it in the event I'm in the kitchen. Oh no, that makes sense. That does make sense. Was like me in that regard, appreciating old and yeah, like same as me. Empirical, hello there. Thank you so much for the 20 months, mate, and I hope you're doing well. All Death Run, let's go. Yeah, no, we're gonna get into the details of what this stream is, and also Fickle. Let me just pop you a shout out, my friend. Fickle. I think when you want to talk about people that have a big love of retro games, and especially doing retro games for the first time. Yes, thank you. I will pin that. Thank you so much. And manually pin on a stream. There we go. That'll do. Excellent. Yeah, fairly Fickle, amazing, great for retro first-time playthroughs. She has been going balls to the wall with all the titles that she's been playing. I've absolutely adored her streams for a very long time. Like I've known you, Fickle, probably now for well over a year at this point, probably a year and a half. Always a great laugh to be around. We've had the odd little talk every now and then. We have a great love for retro games, and we've been talking about that. I also gave Fickle the link to my backlogged account, so she can have a look at that and see how much of a lack of life I'm going to have for the foreseeable future. Because I have so many games in my backlog, it's ridiculous. It is wild that it has been that long, yes. And hello, the piggy. Welcome on in, mate. I'm doing well, thank you. It is great to see you. Has the backlog increased? It's saying 712. No, actually, it's barely increased at all. I just realised that there were some games that I forgot to include in the total. So it's actually more than I thought. It was in excess of 600, but no, it's in excess of 700. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, no, that as soon as I found out when I was doing the backlog account, I'm like, why is this so much bigger than I thought? And then I was like, going through, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm forgetting some things there. Ew. Not great. But, they're all listed there. You can arrange in date order, review score totals, things like that. It's really, really good. And Kaylee, hello, my friend. My friend from over in Europe. Kaylee, fantastic person, fantastic streamer. Very softly spoken, but always such kindness, always looking out for the people in her community or people around her. She's currently on a stream break, so she will... I'm getting to you, Empirical, don't worry, I'm getting to you. Fantastic person, fantastic streamer, great love of the Final Fantasy series and RPGs. I eagerly await the day that Kaylee is going to come back to stream, because she is fantastic at what she does. But while she's been taking the break for herself, she's been doing a lot of stuff for herself, and she's been doing amazing at it. We've talked a bit back and forth about stuff, and Kaylee has been doing amazing. So wonderful to see you, Kaylee. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you've had a great week, been having a great weekend. And also, my good friend, my good mod, a shout out here for Empirical Woodland. Recently did a one-time stream just trying out one-off stream for Baldur's Gate 3. But great streamer. Like, if you want somewhere with very calm vibes, Empirical is one of the streamers that I can absolutely recommend. There's not many streams that I go to, and then I'm basically just like them zen, like when I go in. And Empirical, it's always so peaceful. It's nice to just hang out, have a nice chat with some like-minded people, and just have a great time seeing the game that's being played. Recently did a full playthrough of the original Langrisser. For anyone that likes old-school turn-based strategy games, really, really good. Empirical's a great streamer, so do consider dropping him a follow. Doing pretty good, thanks. How are you doing? Thanks for sharing the kind words, I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. I'm doing pretty well. A bit tired. It's been a very tiring weekend, but now I'm feeling good. Ready to, kick it into high gear. I'm looking forward to today. I'm very much looking forward to today. And also a 7-stream streak for Empirical. Boo for the broken streak, but still thank you so much for the streak nonetheless. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for being here today. I was a bit worried because I'm very bad at consistency, because I always seem to get ill or something comes up and then I end up going away for like a couple weeks and then I'm back and I'm like, ooh, is there anyone actually going to be around? But no, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. But on to the business at hand for today. Business at hand, Spyro, the original trilogy for the PS1, starting in 1998 and also going through to 2000. Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage as it's known over in the States, and Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. 3 titles, 3 of my favourite games of all time, particularly Spyro 2, that is my favourite game of all time. We are going to be doing a little bit of a funny little challenge and attempt here. I'm going to attempt to play through each of the 3 games in the original trilogy for the PS1 without dying a single time. Now, you may ask yourself... Thank you so much for the Klonoa jingle, Aaron. I appreciate it. Yeah, the idea is I'm going to be trying to play through each of the 3 games without dying once. Which, you know, you may view as quite the undertaking. Probably is. I'm probably going to die a lot because I'm playing the original PS1 version, so we have retro jank to deal with. Get in. But I have a few rules of this challenge just to make it fair. Like, I'm not just going to bum rush the bare minimum and then, you know, just leave it as is. We're going to be doing some specific rules for this challenge, so I'll just change screens and then show you the rules for the challenge. The Deathless rules. So, I'm not aiming for 100%. We're not going to go for 100% completion, because I'm doing a very specific challenge here. Unlike Fairly Fickle, who never 100%ed the game in the first place and needs to. Now, Fickle may view this as a shot from me. It absolutely is. So, like, Fickle, I know you're listening. Like, whenever you get around to wanting to play Spyro 2, make sure you finish Spyro 1 first for me. And just, you know, make sure I can see it, because I just need to verify that you've done the proper collectathon experience with Spyro 1. Love you, friend. I love you, friend. So, we're not aiming for 100%. We're going to, you know, we're going to get to the end point of the game, but we're not going to go for everything that the game has. Losing a life equals a restart, so basically that save is null and void. Excuse me, I was petting my fish. Is Josh throwing shade? Josh is throwing shade. Oh no. Losing a life equals a restart. Basic stuff, it's a deathless run. I must collect at least 1 gem and 1 side collectible in every level if possible, besides the final bonus level. So in the case of Spyro 1, 2, and 3, that includes dragon eggs, orbs in Spyro 2, things like that. I need to have gotten at least 1 of those in every level if they are available. And I need to collect at least 1 gem. I have to go through the level in its entirety and get to the exit portal. I can't just click exit level as soon as I've done the bare minimum. I need to do the entire level and actually play through it. So then it's given me a bit of a challenge where I can't just skip levels. I do actually have to do them. I can't skip any level. Every level must be played. So that's another little wrinkle in the challenge. I have to do an attempt of every single flight in Speedway, and that also ties back to the 3rd rule, where I need to collect at least 1 gem. I need to do part of the sequence in every flight or Speedway stage, or I have to keep doing it until I do that. And lastly, a checkpoint after each game is beaten. So if I beat Spyro 1 without dying, and I die in Spyro 2, I start from the beginning of Spyro 2. I don't go all the way back to Spyro 1, because trying to do the entire trilogy in one go is a recipe for losing my damn mind. So having a little checkpoint in between each game, probably warranted in the grand scheme of things. So that's a little bit of the overarching of the challenge. Basically making it so that I do have to give a proper go to the entire game. I can't just half-arse it. I do need to do every level. But also cutting me some slack in the way that I'm not going for 100% completion here. Like, there is like a little bit of a stopgap there for what I'm going to be doing in the challenge. That's the rules that we're going to be following for the sake of this challenge here. Let me just catch up with Chaya for a sec, because I missed a couple things. So yes, I was throwing shade at you, Fickle, but love you dearly. Played the OG Spyro 1 not long ago, and it felt a little janky. Well, yeah, it will do. A lot of first games, especially back then, will have a bit of jank to it. Like, I've done a playthrough recently of the original Uncharted again, and that had a bit of jank here and there. It's a little bit of first game syndrome, as we call it. But yeah, no, like, end of the day, like, it's still a great game. I'm still gonna have a lot of fun with it. Before we continue though, I'm just gonna show you a bit of the preview. So I'm gonna go to the game screen that I'm gonna be doing for Tomb Raider to show you a bit of what that looks like. This is what the Tomb Raider screen's gonna look like. I've got my schedule up top there, so that way then if anyone pops in, they want to know when I'm next live, I've literally got that there showing them this is what I'm doing, and then I can amend that as and when if I do a different schedule for a different week, things like that. And I've got a bit of like Egyptian tomb in the background. I think it looked really nice for the last revelation. Looking forward to this. And then for the 4x3 screen, aha! Here we are. I really like the redesign I've done of this. I'll be completely honest. I really like it. I think it's going to be very, very good. I did get rid of the chat box because I thought that was probably going to make the screen a bit busy. I kind of wanted to keep it a bit more minimalist. So for the gameplay screens, I don't actually have the chat up for the time being. But then, you know, that could change in the future. Have I got the rules written down somewhere of the challenge? Yeah. Right here. So, like, if anyone wants to refer to the rules, I've got this screen here. Because it's a bit... I don't really have the space to put it here, personally. But I can make a command for it, I think. I might make a command for it. Just for the future. I might want to add a shadow to the white text bits. Yeah, that's fine. I can get that done. Like I said, I'm not streaming again until Tuesday, so I can get that done. Like this is just sort of like a bit of a proof of concept. So that's fine. I might change the font color as well, just to make it stand out a bit more. I mean, you don't have to change screens. Yeah, like we can make a command. We can make a command. That's fine. But no, thanks for that, Shocky. I will be doing that. The lack of hover was evergreen in its annoyance, merely the area with the gems at the end of it. Yes, I do. I know what you mean. I still need to get past 3 in the expansion. I'm stepping into a new challenge when I get to 4 to 6. Yes, same. I've never done a full playthrough of 4 to 6. I haven't played it as my PS2 is still not plugged in. Ah, right. Fair enough. Right, but yes. Let me turn the music off. Right here. Are we ready, everyone? We're going to have a bit of a weird time here. Because I have not played the original PS1 version of Spyro in a very long time. Good luck. Thank you so much, Piggy. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. Right. Here we go. Who's ready for some Spyro? Well, the upscaler were thinking about it, wasn't it? But no, thank you so much for the good luck, Piggy. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I hope you've had a wonderful week in general. It is good to see you all. It is good to be back. I am going to die a lot. Insomniac. I love Insomniac. They were so great. Still are great. They've been doing the Spider-Man games. They've been killing it. Right. I mean, I'll create a save file. In the world of dragons. Because of the motion sickness. But yeah, no worries at all, Chucky. Thank you so much for the lurk and for being here and saying hi.
Okay, rolling.
And enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner.
Peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnork character?
This
Now, I
Ganasty
understand
Gnork
he's found
character.
a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple? He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides,
No threat!
ugly that does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Alright. Okay, so place your bets, folks. How long do you think it's gonna take for me to die? Because for me, I don't think it's gonna take much time at all. I don't care what anyone says. This is the dragon. Yeah, it is. Right. You think 5 minutes? Thanks for the vote of confidence, Aaron.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Oh, I
Find
can't
the
skip
dragons
this.
first. That's all I
Oh,
can
that's
tell
going to be annoying on repeat playthroughs. That's bad. Oh no. Right, okay. Well, I know that, like, to get to each of the hub worlds, there's, like, a minimum... Oh, hang on. Nope. L2 and R2 to change camera direction. Oh, God. Right, okay. Thank you for releasing me. Well, you're right, Richie. How's it going, mate? How's it hanging, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you as well in the Buddy Game stream. How's your week been treating you, mate? Doing good? Doing glad. I'm glad.
Where's Nasty Nork?
Right, skip that. This is a Deathless attempt. Right, shall I do the flight first? I think I will. Good God, this is stiff. But yeah, I'm glad what you've been up to this week, mate. Sun drinks and a birthday. Yeah, no, happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday. I'm glad it's been a good birthday for you, mate. Many happy returns. Okay, so I need to get at least one of these things complete for gems. And we're off to a terrible start. Ben, I'm glad you've had a good birthday, mate. You got anything good? You get any good gifties or anything like that, or have you just been having a lovely day, just treating yourself? Okay, so I've done one of the things. Great. Okay, come on. Seeing the one for our lovely son has definitely helped us in... Yeah, no, it will do, mate. Like, for me, the seasonal depression kind of showed signs of subsiding probably about late January time, and I've just sort of been riding the wave while I got it. I'm 33, so good gifts are out of the question anymore. I also never ask for anything. Oh, you know, you can always ask for something. Yeah, treat yourself, you know what I mean? Birthday. All the time and that's something I think. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you've had a good time, mate. Right. Okay, so I got 120 gems. So I've met the minimum requirements for the flight level. So I can leave now. It feels so weird to play this game and not go for 100% completion. Because I'm hardwired for it. Okay, so I've killed him. Yeah, so he's just dropping the extra bonus tokens. Look, that's the main thing, yep. So what else? What else? What has everyone else been up to for the week? Yeah, you had any good plans or anything for the weekend? You've been up to much? I did a bit of baking with my niece on yesterday, which was very, very nice. And aside from that, I'd finished my playthrough of Uncharted 2 and started a playthrough of Axiom Verge, a little thing that's been going on with the Buddy Games community, where, you know, if you want to participate, you can play a Metroidvania game for March. So I chose Axiom Verge. It's one that's in my backlog that I've never actually played through. So I've been giving that a bit of a go and really liking it. I've been loving the H.R. Geiger aesthetic. It's been very, very nice. Played the remasters recently, and leaving a level not fully completed makes me feel... Yeah, no, I get you. But in this case, like, I can do it, because it's the sake of the challenge. I'm not going for 100% completion, I'm aiming to just not die throughout the entire game. I'm just collecting gems. I think the first balloon guy is... It's either gems or dragons you need, but I'm just covering my bases. Because one of them is eventually going to need to ask for a lot of gems. Still packing on, I have some... Oh, still doing that, bloody hell. All in due time. All in due time. Right, okay, so if I remember right... Let me just go to the inventory. Yes, I've got That and the Artisan's Homeworld with Stonehill has dragon eggs, so I need to collect a dragon egg too. I'm in Birmingham for some drinks Friday and 5-year-old's birthday party. Laid up in bed with illness. Oh no, I'm sorry, Piggy. I'm sorry. The illness sucks. Like the cold and the flu and all that's been going round. Like for me, the cold flu that I had, it's similar to Nico and Liam, where it's like I had it for a few days. It wasn't too bad, but then, you know, it was pretty bad for the time I had it, and then, you know, it sort of went from there. I forgot how slippery the charging is. Look, 5-year-olds in Birmingham love a night out. Yeah, they do. Crazy buggers, them 5-year-olds. Don't much left to do, thankfully. Just that. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. I did some redesigning in the office. So I've got a Final Fantasy poster just there in front of me. I've got a couple over here. One of that. I've got a bunch of Rocky posters over there. In fact, actually, let me just go to my just chatting screen because I do want to show this. Let me just move this camera slightly. I apologize for the motion sickness you may get. So I may have got a Tifa figure. And it is a very premium bit of kit. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm very glad that showed up. So that's been like a bit of a centerpiece in the collection, which I've very much liked. Also for the posters, I've got that Final Fantasy VIII one over there. I've got the bloody hell, Rocky films 1 through 4. It's been nice. It's been nice. I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, no, I had to show off the Tifa figure. So it's become the centerpiece of the office now. And I really like the design of it with all the posters and everything round. Really, really loved it. But yes, okay, back to the game. That was just a random little segue. I had to show that off. Right. Okay, back to the business at hand. Let me just make sure. Does that look right? Yeah, no, let me just... I think I've... Just move that to the left a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, bot. Goodbye. Right. Oh. Okay, so let's continue on. Now, a lot of this I don't need to do, but I just want to make sure I'm not, like, going to, you know, previous levels for gems or anything. I want to make sure I get plenty in the early going when it's still pretty easy. And then go from there. Being Axiom Verge, I do need to finish my playthrough of Scorn. I need to go back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, which I do need to message Rosie about, actually. Because I did mention that when I get around to playing Ghost Trick again and I play through it, I'm going to message Rosie and let her know what I thought. Because it's been great so far. For anyone that hasn't played Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, do give it a try. Gavin. Bye, Gavin. Okay, so far we're doing fine. I'm waiting for the penny to drop though. I'm waiting for it to get disgustingly bad. And there's our egg thief. Great start. I've already been hit by an enemy. I've been hit by an enemy twice! Hooray! This is what I was worried about. The old school jank of hits and all that. There we go. Still to finish Dynasty Warriors Origins. You sided with Leo a bit. Yeah, no, I've done all 3 stories. I love the Dynasty Warriors Origins, by the way. Like, it really does breathe a lot of fresh life into the Warriors franchise. Really love it. But yeah, I did a playthrough with all three. I got the true endings for all three people you can side with. Really, really loved it. Yeah, I mean, you know, classic PS1, innit? Classic camera trick. You know what? The dragons do incorporate some of the things you need to get to other levels. Okay, so... No. Don't want to save yet. Right, now I need to go kill a egg thief. But yeah, I was gonna say, I take it you've got a decent amount of experience with Spyro, Richie. It's a great series. Like, there's parts about the Reignited trilogy that I think they did better than the PS1 originals, and there's parts that I don't think that they did. I think the PS1 originals did better. Like for me, the PS1 original version of Spyro 2 is my favorite game of all time. I've got so much nostalgia for it. Okay, where's that egg thief? Come on, boy. Very much so, yeah. Like, Spyro was one of those, like, PS1 institution franchises. It's like, the vast majority of people probably played. And if you didn't play that, you played Spyro. You played Crash. That was just the way it went around. Camera slightly different. It's not slightly, it's disgustingly different. And I hate it. I hate the top-down view for Japan. %, to whatever percentage they claim is 100% I've done. Yeah, it's same. I love it. So I've gotten some dragons, I've gotten a dragon egg, I've gotten some gems. I've done everything I need to for this level. So let's find the exit. I think it's down here. Yep, there we go. So Stone Hill. Done. So far we're 3 levels down. And haven't died once. So, you know what? Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Right. Oh, another 5-er. So the next level is down here. But yeah, the one I've got my pictures popping up. Thank you. Right, there we go. I am speaking to my brother about getting a PC and everything, so the mic issues that I've been getting with using this on Linux will not happen. So you reached the end of Avatar. Did you find anyone that you liked? There was a giant turtle that was pretty cool. For those of you that may not know what they're talking about, we're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sure, it was alright. Don't think it was fully for me, but, you know, for what it was fine. I enjoyed it. Like, it's a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. But yeah, no, I'm the same as you, Richie. I've 100%ed Spyro 2 more times than is healthy, and I've done a fair bit for 1 and 3. Like, 2's the one that has my heart. I've easily 100%ed that game probably 10 times. And that's definitely not an exaggeration. But yeah, no, I think out of all of it, Empirical, my favourite character was probably the boulder.
Oh,
But then again, we probably always knew it would be. That's another part of the retro jank. Spark's not always picking up the gems. That was your brother's favourite, but very close behind. Yeah, no, I get you. Like, most people do have 3 as their favourite. Like, for me, I just grew up a lot with 2. And that was always my brother's favourites. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect extra lives, because, well, it's a Deathless run. I lose one, I lose it all. I don't believe there's a dragon egg in this level, so I just need to get to the end now. Brother's younger than me. All mine are older. So, yeah, no, that does make a bit of a difference. To be fair, when I was born, Spyro hadn't even been released yet. Right, Darius. Next 7. Dickhead. Right. Thought the skating was incredible in 3 when I had... Oh, yeah, the skating, yeah. Same, it hadn't been released when I was born. Well, yeah, we know that. The amount of times you said, God, I'm old. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Yeah, like, I never grew up with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Like, if there was a, like, an extreme sports game that I played, it was, Dave Mirra BMX. That was the one that I always, grew up with. And that was a fantastic game. I've probably completely lost all the skills that I had with the game, though, but... Nah, great time was Dave Mirra. Doing pretty well so far. Right. Was I love Dave Mirra? Yeah, Dave Mirra was great. Like, Freestyle BMX 2 on the PS2. God, the soundtrack for that game, there's so many songs in that that are burned through my brain. Oh, rollerblading game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember if there was a rollerblading game, because, like, I remember there was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for skateboards, there was Dave Mirra and Matt Hoffman for BMX, there was Freestyle Scooter for scooters, but I don't remember there being anything for rollerblades. Have I actually 100% the level? Ah, I have. But no, a rollerblading game would be pretty cool, but like, it's like tricks and stuff instead of just like, you know, roller derby and something like that. Roller derby. That would be pretty cool, I think. He says now from PS1's world. Yeah. Yeah, like one of my favourite rap acts is Gangstar. And that was because they've been in so many they were in so many songs for Dave Mirra. And also really loved what was it? Sublime. Because they had some songs in there too. There's on the side of Hoover's like, yeah. Gah. The 90s, man, what a time to be alive. So much stuff about the 90s you miss in the gaming world. And in life in general. God. I will say, before I went away to Scotland, when I was doing those little one-off streams for PS1 games, I picked a real cool batch. I especially loved Silent Bomber. I adored Incredible Crisis. Adored Incredible Crisis. And really got a lot of love out of Micromaniacs. Really loved my time with that. Speaking of those VODs, by the way, so for those of you that aren't aware, Twitch recently started doing this new system. So for any Twitch channel, the maximum length of time you can store in terms of VODs or highlights is 100 hours. So for me, I have exceeded that, so I've been exporting my VODs to YouTube over time. I haven't, like, made any of the VODs live or anything like that yet. I just kind of want to move everything first before I do that. But sometime sooner than later, I will be getting a VOD channel started up on YouTube. So once I do that, I'll link it in the channel. I'll be able to link it in the stream. So if anyone wants to keep up with any VODs that they've missed and things like that, they'll all be up on YouTube now. I'm not going to be adding any VODs onto Twitch.
Exploring by gliding.
And I've just sort of like, as I've been exploring them, I've just been listing. This was the original stream date for anyone that cares. Because I think the first one I'm going to put up is Incredible Crisis, just because of how completely mental that stream was. And then, you know, go from there. Got to meet Matt Tuck, the singer. If I've once told him that bullet being in Burnout 3. Yeah, I love Burnout 3. Burnout 3 is one of the best racing games ever made. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. I adore Burnout 3. The only game that could probably come close to it in terms of that particular style of racing game would probably be Burnout Revenge. Like, I haven't played the Burnout games in years, man.
Thanks, Spyro.
Years. Right. Okay, there's an egg thief, so I need to get me some egg. Yeah, I am glad that I've made that backlogged account and actually, you know, sort of listed my backlog down and done everything like that. Because I'm looking forward to the numbers going down and seeing everything there. It was also quite interesting to like arrange my backlog by release date. And, you know, sort of see the spread of time that my backlog's covering. I just find that quite interesting. Last Burnout I played was Paradise. Paradise was great. Take me down to the Paradise City. Fantastic time. Nostalgia got taken over, but there was nothing. No, there wasn't. There wasn't. And there's a lot of games that have tried to like capture the feel of something like Burnout. But you can't do it. You can't do it like the original did it. You just can't. Often duplicated, but never replicated. And I think most people would probably agree with you, Richie. Like they did things very differently back then. In the way of video games. In a way that's very, very different from now. Miss Full Auto and Full Auto 2. Never actually played those. I feel bad when I send someone off over. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't. They don't have the heft for anymore. No, like, the thing is with a lot of the video game space now, like, because of just, like, the sheer amount of development costs and things like that, not many developers really take risks anymore. Or just go stylistically. And there's a lot of things in the video game space that I think there's definitely a place for now. There's absolutely a place for it. Because it's not really being done anymore, and there's a lot of people that are clamoring for that kind of experience. Like, the Tomb Raider remasters, for example. There's never been a game like the original Tomb Raider games. And they've been doing very, very well. And there's been some people that have like been experiencing Tomb Raider for the very first time through those remasters. And it has been great to see. So I think, if I'm right, I think I've done everything in Artisans. Yeah, I have. That I can, so I need to do the boss level. So this is the first proper test. This is the first proper test, because, dear God. Fluttersega Sega pumped a lot of money into. Yeah, I've never actually heard of it. Like when it comes to like driving games or anything from Sega,
Flash, do that again.
Narciss's
I
boss is through a portal behind me.
primarily remember like Crazy Taxi, for instance, or you know Daytona USA or Sega Rally. I didn't really know much about Full Auto. The smaller AA games need to come back, like Forbidden. Yeah, like games that aren't really indie or low budget, but not really big enough to be like the big AAA ones, like that middle ground. You don't really have that anymore. And there's a lot of games that do really fit that niche very, very well. Like, because in terms of like those costs and that kind of thing, if you really think about it, Yakuza is a AA franchise. Because in terms of the development costs or anything, when you compare it to what's done in like America and that, it's really not that much in the grand scheme of things. It was Twisted Metal-ish, but very restricted to a track and less... Yeah. Twisted Metal, another franchise I never really got around to giving a go. This and there as well. Yeah, in terms of gameplay and the style of game, and plus as well, like, when you look at the development costs for it, like, it was big-budget Sony, but, like, compared to a lot of the other big budgets they've done, it was one of the smaller, more conservative budgets that they've probably had. See, I would agree with you there in terms of Astro Bot. For sure, for sure. But George Steele was in the odd...
Nasty Nork has put
Yes,
one
he
of his most
was.
devious henchmen in charge of the artisan.
I remember that, yeah. Here's another fun fact I forgot as well. George Steele wrestled in WCW in 2000. Right, okay, I am tempted to go get more health. I do not want to chance it. Is there anywhere I can even get health? I don't think there is. Oh no. That's not good. No, 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 God. Guys, I think we might be on death 1. Oh god. Oh my god, I did it. Skin of our teeth. For a long time, but now it's on Netflix. I've tuned back in. Okay, so I watched Elimination Chamber last night. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything, just in case there's people that, like, want to watch Elimination Chamber that haven't. That might be one of the best WWE pay-per-views I've seen in years. Like, I've seen some great ones, like WrestleMania 40 was brilliant. Both Clash at the Castles were pretty damn good. No, that was up there as one of my favourite shows that WWE's ever done. Like, I'm dead serious with that. Like, starting to catch up. Yeah, no, like, it was amazing. Like, the way all the matches unfolded was very interesting. You finished it, yeah, no, like, it was brilliant. There were so many parts of that show that, like, I thought I had the road to WrestleMania all pegged out. Like, I just thought, I know exactly what's going to happen here. But just like last year, they pulled the rug out from under me. And I don't know what to expect, and that is so exciting. not fussed for a long time, but they're definitely getting... Or they are, like, ever since Triple H took over in terms of, like, all of the, you know, creative decisions and things like that, like, there's been so much that's been so exciting to watch. I've really, really loved it. I cannot wait for Raw. I cannot wait for Raw. I am so interested to see what they do on Raw. Based off of how Elimination Chamber panned out. Like Piggy, I'm telling you, you're in for a great show. And like, not telling you anything. If you have managed to avoid the internet in terms of anything that happened on that show, great. Keep it that way. What's up with... Oh, you know, like, I've been watching wrestling, keeping up with it for years. Like, I think in terms of like when I've been doing it consistently, like keeping up with what's been going on, I think that was probably since like 2016. I've been keeping up with it, and pretty much ever since like 2022 when Triple H took over. It's been great. Go back in for ages. Yeah, like yeah, pretty much for me. WWE's been on an absolute tear since probably like 2022. And it's not even close. They've been doing absolutely brilliant. Give up all this, I don't know anything. Oh my god, mate, like, you are going to... You're going to lose your mind at how good some of that show was, mate. I am so excited for you that you've managed to avoid spoilers. Because, like, I loved the show, even I got spoiled before I watched it. But then I watched it and I'm just like, oh god, it is just good. But no, I agree with you, Richie. Like, the run that WWE has been on lately, and there's been, I've seen it a lot on the internet, there's been quite a few lapsed fans that have sort of been coming back into the fold and sort of, you know, trying to keep up a bit now with what's been going on. Which has been great to see, because a lot of people, you know, I've seen it now with what Triple H is doing, and like, yeah, no, it is really, really good. It's just great to see, because wrestling's great, you know, and especially lately with WWE, wrestling has been amazing. Yeah, when you get locked behind a paywall, I do get that, yeah. 2003 was when you fully began, came back for Royal Rumble after nearly 7 years. Like sort of ROH, New Japan, AEW, and like giving my credit, yeah. Part of Netflix classic. Yeah, they've been adding on all the classic pay-per-views, which has been great. I've loved that. Like, I used a lot of my time when it first came on to catch up on all the 2024 pay-per-views that I missed. Which has been brilliant, by the way. Build upon nostalgia, jump back in. Yeah, no, but absolutely. Right, Dry Canyon. This does have a... Yeah, this does have an egg. I just need to get one egg. Still on the AW catch-up and looking forward to winter. Yeah, like, I'm surprised Forbidden Door hasn't gone on sale yet. Because, All In went on sale, like, October the previous year on pre-sale. And none of that's been happening lately for Forbidden Door. They haven't even announced a venue yet. I don't know if it's concerning. I think maybe part of it is just that they're doing a smaller venue than what they had been doing. Of course, you know, Wembley Stadium, there's like maximum 75k or 80k attendance or anything like that. They're probably going to do a smaller attendance for Forbidden Door. Maybe do like Wembley Arena or something like that instead, or the O2. Which, you know, still has a lot of seats that they can fill, but, you know, not as much as Wembley, because, of course, there was a drop-off with Wembley for the last All-In compared to the first one. So I feel like that might just be what it is.
Me.
And then there's been all the stuff lately with NXT, if anyone's been watching it, where they've been... WWE's in a working relationship with TNA Wrestling. Like, was that ever on your bingo card? Like, absolutely mental. No, was that? Oh yeah, you were at both. Yeah, I knew that you went to the one in 2024. I didn't know that you went to the one in 2023. Well, on mine, yeah, no, like, it's such a weird timeline to live in. WWE is working with TNA, of all wrestling companies, TNA Wrestling. Tried to make himself, yeah. Well, when Forbidden Door comes in, like, it's a bigger stadium, but it'll be a smaller venue and all that, so meeting up and so on all that should be a fair bit easier. So I'd be down to meet up for Forbidden Door, because I am planning on going. Well, mine, yeah. Right, there's going to be an ad starting in a minute. So when that ad starts, I will pause the game. I'll go get a drink of water and all that. And we'll continue on. You won't miss any gameplay while the break's going on. I do try not to carry on gameplay while the ad's going. Especially for something like this, you could miss a death in that time. So yeah, we'll be sure to keep that paused for you. Right, let me just release this dragon, and then I'll pause and get my drink and pop you on BRB. Right. Okay. Right, I will pop you on Be Right Back. I will return in about 3 minutes with a drink, so do make sure you're taking care of yourself as well. We'll be right back. Hello there, welcome back. Welcome on back, everyone.
Back so soon? Oh, you're talking to me. I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon.
You timed that way too well, Reese. You timed that way too well. Thank you so much for the 20 months. You literally popped that just when I came back. Good God. Thank you so much for the 20 months. God, I cannot believe I have been affiliate for nearly 2 years now. Crazy. Oh, you're waiting for it? Well, that makes sense. Banana, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 20 months. I appreciate it. And thank you for being a mod and just being a great friend. Pleasure to have you in my life. Hope that you've had a good weekend as well, because we had a pretty crazy Saturday. Spent all of it finishing Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, absolute twat! Come on, man. Okay, so I've got a dragon egg. I've freed some dragons. I can just gun it for the exit now. But yeah, I saw what you said there, Richie, with your double Jack and Coke. The boys partying hard today. The boys partying hard. Okay, there is the exit. I've got a dragon egg. I have freed some dragons. I have freed some dragons, right? I have freed some dragons. Right, so this level can go stuff itself. Coming on, it's my birthday? Yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah, so I went with, you know, orange for fire and then purple for, well, Spyro. I quite like it. I'm glad you like it too. Spyro purple since when? I don't know. Like people could be colorblind. So Spyro would look very strange. I think originally Spyro was supposed to be green. But then they thought, nah, that's boring. Let's give a different color. Who's called Jack, so he's hearing some... You know what? Very fair. Very fair. Clifftown! Right, I think this one has eggs as well. Egg, yes, egg. Egg. That and who will blend with it? Yes, that too. I know for a fact my first death is not going to be from an enemy. No, I'm going to make a stupid decision, lose my footing, and then fall into a bottomless pit. That's how my first death is going to happen. Do we need to do a dragon dance when we find a dragon egg? You can if you want. I'm not. But you're more than open to it. Get the last bit of Avatar out of your brain. Treetop. No, don't. I'll be honest, Fickle. I am dreading treetops. I can't even remember. No, you do have to get dragon eggs in treetops, which means I'm gonna have to do one of those bullshit jumps. Oh, Christ. No! I heard a thief. Yes! Ha-ha! You prick. Legend of Korra. Oh, fair enough. But yeah, no, you can make sure you're here for that, Fickle. You're gonna really enjoy that. frustrating tour of treetops will be even more... Yeah. Yeah. Empirical's done his time. Yes, he watched more than enough Avatar for him.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal.
Flame won't harm metal. We know that, yeah. I'm afraid. Also, got to see the famous Zuko line. Ugh, that's rough, buddy. The only Avatar thing I will ask we do in the server is the very bad move. You know what? I'm fine to do that just to riff on it. Because if it's very bad, that means that, you know, we can riff on it. I'm fine with that. The boulder thinks it's rough, buddy. Prince of Persia was fairly bad as well. Yeah, the Prince of Persia film wasn't the best from what I remember of it. Like, I didn't actually watch the film, I just saw like a few clips of it, and even I could tell from that, I'm like, Come up for, I've heard it's better than...
Hey, what?
Oh god, you're gonna spark so many flames there, Empirical. So many. So what? Oh, the Prince of Persia film? Yeah! Yeah, you mentioned you were gonna, Fickle. By all means, watch it. Let me know what you think. Nice way of bringing it back full circle. Yeah, I mean, all roads lead back to the WWE with me. I am wearing an AEW shirt, actually, for Eddie Kingston, who is a great wrestler. Okay, so I need to go down here. Ice Cavern. Oh, shit, it's the Ice Cavern. Oh, no, I remember. Oh, no, no. This is not good. Is there... Oh, is there dragon eggs here? I can't remember if there's dragon eggs here. I ran it both back when you could rent films on bit. Oh, God, yeah, that was ages ago. Yeah. I was going to say Fickle, because of course you Fickle, you recently done a playthrough of Sands of Time. Currently going through a 100% playthrough of Donkey Kong 64. Which is, well, yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff to collect in Donkey Kong 64 from what I remember. That's another one on my backlog.
A word of caution.
Which you can see on my backlogged account
Wait
that's
until you
pinned into chat.
like me, before charging those large enemies.
Blah, blah, blah. A lot of people don't know the boulder was made for... Oh, mate, I popped so hard when I found out it was Mick Foley. Like, I'm like, no way! Yeah, the playthrough stalled because your expansion pack is buggered. Right, so good. By the way, Fickle, because I know that you mentioned you were going to take a look at it. Did you have a look at the backlogged account or anything? Like, were there any games that jumped out to you that you were interested in, or have you not had a chance to look at it yet? It's fine if not. I was just curious because I know you mentioned you wanted to have a little peek at the backlog and all that and what I've played. Yeah, I didn't know either. And then I found out, I'm like, no way! His work got crazy. Yeah, yeah. No. Oh no, there's no rush to look at it. I'm just, you know, I was just curious if you had or not. Because I know you said you were interested and you wanted to have a little peek at everything and see what was what. I'm not gonna risk it with those. I will charge right off the edge. Best I've seen him in the entire series. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is probably true. I was very happy when I got to witness the boulder. The boulder is pleased to give such happiness to a fair citizen. The boulder was so good, man. Like, Mick Foley did so well. Andor! He's from Star Wars. But yeah, no, I bet whenever you get around to making a backlogged account or something, Fickle, you'll be like, oh yeah, no, there's my 80 games. And then it's left like that. It'll take you like half an hour, if that, to make it. And then there's me. Oh, here's my backlog of 700 plus. God, I have a problem. Probably less. Mine is itty bitty compared to you. True. Just my Switch would probably take a few. Yeah. A lot of games on your Switch then. Don't even think about the PlayStation. Yeah. Yeah, I think my largest backlog is on my PlayStation, for sure. PS5, specifically. Well, PS5/PS4. Itty bitty. Yeah, you don't really have much of a backlog to pick from, Fickle, and yet you still rely on us to vote for you, because you're just that indecisive. I respect it. I'm a sucker for buying things else, so am I, which is why I avoid looking at them. Because it becomes a problem. I do get that. Like, I have frequently had occasions of Gamers Block where, like, you can have the most extensive game collection that there is, and you can still have the hardest time picking something to play.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
Not updating my list yet for the wheel, but it's probably high. Yeah, no, I know your wheel is absolutely batshit mental. I have a backlog if I just play what I feel like playing if I finish it. Yeah, no, that's fair. Everyone's got their own sort of vibe with their backlogs and collections. They just sort of do what works for them. Plugins require you being in a certain mood, but yeah, no, that makes sense. like for me, I do actually want to get around to playing through most of my backlog. So of course I'd made that strict rule with myself. Of like, I'm only buying a very certain amount of games this year, and I am not going over that total. And so far it's been working well. I've still only bought 2 games this year. Stuff I get on PlayStation Plus doesn't count. Oh, hello. Oh, the upscale just cut out for a sec. And, oh, the upscaler has completely stopped. Hooray. Oh, okay. Capture card's thinking about it. What have you done? Oh. That's not good. And what, you haven't bought anything this yet? Yeah. Right, give me a sec. I need to fix this. I did nothing of the sort, Erin. Right, I'm going to need to plug this puppy in again. And then add my sources again. That is very bizarre. Does that count as a death? No. Of course it don't. Come on. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so the game's back up. Okay, the game's there. Now I need to go to game sound. Okay, we're back. Capture card just decided it didn't want to work for a sec. It's fine. We can work with it. Okay, we're back. Does that count as a death? My arse, it counts as a death. You can't make me. Didn't die in game, don't count. Okay, that's the boss level with Dr. Shemp. You might have died when we couldn't see it. Well, I didn't. I paused. So deal with it. Oh, how the... Ace. Oh, no. I can't jump. I need to go the other way. No! Except this pro. I don't give a toss, mate. I know my truth. I speak my truth. Speaking of counting as a death, who saw the poke? Yeah, I saw it. It was fine. Like, Pokemon Legends looks decent. Sorry, that one actually caught me off guard. Yeah, so I was alright. It was decent. Ah! There we go. But yeah, like, Legends looked decent. Looked a fair bit different than what they've been doing. I like that they're given like a full city to explore, which is nice. Yeah, no, I didn't mind it. I thought it was decent. I'll probably play it. It was what it like in Prickles. It was what it was. Looking plays like a district made those, yeah. I'm waiting for the one day when there's like that sweet, sweet irony when like everyone just expects a Pokemon game to look terrible and then it's like a proper next gen one. We're all waiting for it, yeah. I'm sure it'll happen one day just because they want to screw with them. Yes, I am that good. Oh, God. Hi, Denzi. You alright? How's the backlog? Yeah, you can just look at my backlogged account that's the pinned message in chat. That'll give you the answer that you want. It's in excess of 700. But, you know, if you're ever interested in the games that are on it, you know, it's there. Have fun. Browse my wares. Want a real-time combat system for a while, but it looked exactly like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which put me... Yeah, that's fair. At least enough how... Damn it, Reese! Oh, but... Huge, but size isn't everything... Right, okay. Now then. It does that. It does that. Oh, whereas I could get rid of that backlog redeem now. Sizes and everything. Right, okay. Before I continue, let me just pop a shout out for them. My friend Denzi. They are wonderful. Currently doing a first playthrough of Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, and will soon be starting a first playthrough of Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Fantastic friend that I made in the vast world of Twitch. We've known each other for 2 years now. It's been 2 years, Denzi. I first met you in February 2023. Like, does that make you feel old? Because, God, it makes me feel old. But no, like, honestly, like, you want to talk about, like, a good small list of streamers that, you know, I've been friends with for a while, that I am, you know, I've become very good friends with, very, very good people, love the vibes, love everything like that. Denzi's definitely on that list. The EP Gang... I hang out frequently in the community within Denzi's Discord and just in streams in general. Wonderful person, one of the nicest people I have met on Twitch, and someone that I hit it off with pretty well. And you know, like, I can't say enough good things about them. Denzi is a great streamer, great person, and someone I'm very happy to call a very good friend. Right, now we're gonna kill a doctor. Great segue. You're gonna make me cry? Oh no, nothing of the sort. I merely speak what I believe to be truth, Denzi. But no, like, honestly, like we've talked privately before about a lot of shit that's gone on in my life. And, like, you know, you've been there. You've always been there. Whether to actually talk about stuff like that or to just, like, hang out and have a good time, you were always there. And that's something I am very thankful for, and I will never not be thankful for. Not all of it started by Reese, no. And I appreciate you too. And don't y'all forget it. Love you, friend. Start. In this, for once, Reese, you didn't start anything. Oh, bollocks. Right, can I heal? I would like to heal. It's fishing in Red Dead Redemption 2. What did I start? Shit. You started shit. Doubt. Oh, our Richie's doubting. The boy's doubting. But no, how you doing, Denzi? And anyone that's popping in that said hi, like, how are you doing? How's your weekend been? What you been up to? I would love to know. It's good to see you all. It is one of the most important things, like, you know, just to have people.
Over and over. But I'll tell you.
It's someone there. Like, it's always good to have that friend, and I'm lucky to have a fair few of those in my life. Right, I'm going to be fighting Dr. Shen, but I don't have any heals, so I have 2 hits and then I'm dead. Okay. Good start. I flamed him in the arse. Flipping hell. Bollocks! One HP in a dream, or I have to reset. Okay. Yes! Yes! Up yours! Get in! The dream is still alive. The dream is alive. I need to heal. I need to heal badly. I need to heal very badly. Oh, there. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God the dream's alive. The dream is alive. The dream is alive. The dream is thriving. Oh. Right, okay, so if I remember right, yep, that's all the levels in Peacekeepers. We've done 2 worlds! Get in! Who the man? This guy's the man. That's who it is. Now that I've said that, I'm going to immediately die in the next world. Oh no, there is a dragon egg in this world? Oh, I'm not done here. Oh no. We've been failed, chat. We were practically promised a reset, and it was taken from us. I underestimate my own abilities, Reese. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure Ray Trailer was the... from Cobb County, Georgia. Sweet. Okay, I've probably missed quite a few things in chat, I'll be honest. Wasn't paying attention, fishing in RDR2, that's the most important thing. Yeah, but like, back what you were saying, Richie, that is the most important thing, just to have someone there. And like, you know, I've got Empirical, I've had Reese, I've got Denzi, I've got a fair few other people.
Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your
really
destiny.
good people.
Destiny? I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies.
Destiny? I just want to kick some ass. Well said, Spyro. Well said. Okay, now I can leave. Right, so 2 worlds down. I am very surprised that I have not died yet.
I live again.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Follow alerts are anonymous, by the way, so feel free to chat or lurk, whatever you feel comfortable with. But thank you so much for joining along and for joining the journey through Spyro. It's great to have you. Can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Up aboard for the Magic Crafters. You're always very welcoming whenever I choose to pop back and always ask how I am, which means like, no, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Like, I'm not necessarily like the most talkative compared to a lot of other streamers out there. I'm sometimes very crap at just chatting, but you know, I always like to just play some games, have a good time, and hang out. Which, you know, is the most important thing. I like to hang out with you guys. Marin! Good, even better late than... Ah, right, thank you so much. Welcome on in, my friend. Welcome on in. Another member of the Buddy Games community. Pleasure to see you. How'd you notice, sports? Marin's in the house. It's good to see you, Marin. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It is a pleasure
Welcome
to see you.
Magic Crafters.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. Thank you. What you've been on with your weekend, Marin? Oh, actually, that reminds me, Marin. Like, are you participating in the whole Metroidvania March thing that we're doing with Buddy Games? Are you playing a Metroidvania this month? Because I have been doing, and it has been quite wonderful, I will admit. Oh. Yeah. Oh, sweet, I've already killed someone. Haha! Thwarted! Right, okay, so Alpine Ridge. I've picked back up Metroid Dread, very nice. I loved Metroid Dread. It's bloody hard, but I loved Metroid Dread. Very good game. Like for me, my favorite Metroid game is Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance. I loved Zero Mission, but that's that. I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna jump off the edge. I know I am. Don't know yet. I haven't played any. I think kind of addicted to 2 Point Museum at the moment. We'll see when the hype dies. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm glad you're enjoying 2 Point Museum though. Like gives the old sort of vibe for like Theme Hostel, Theme Park, things like that. I played a bit of Theme Hostel and Theme Park back in the day. I was always terrible at it. Loved Dread, but I got it cheap and something else came along. Yeah, always happens. Always happens. I'm guilty of it myself. And Metroidvanias that aren't as much talked about, people want to recommend.
You're not afraid of those big noise.
There's one I can recommend to you, Reese, that you can actually get on PlayStation if it ever comes on sale. Dust and Elysian Tale, if you've ever heard of that. Very, very fun Metroidvania game. Was completely developed by one guy. He did all of the character designs, did all of the combat, the programming and all that. A labour of love indie game that captures the vibes of like Symphony of the Night and stuff like that. Well, game's over, guys. We died. We're starting from the beginning again. Death number 1 of the board. Death number 1 on the board. Was I expecting you to say triangle strategy? It's not Metroidvania, mate. But yeah, no, for me, the Metroidvania that I'm playing is Axiom Verge. Very great if you like the vibes of like H.R. Geiger and stuff like that. What happened? I just looked away for a second. I fell into a bottomless pit, Fickle. I died. Deathless run starts again. Pants. Damn it.
Okay, rolling.
Since I was the only one to guess how long, I was technically the closest. What do I win? Our love and affection. Yeah, we'll go with that. You win our love and affection. Oh, damn it, man. Damn it. Your name's the same color on my phone. Oh, right, okay.
Thank you for
Right, okay, this is the only one I can't skip.
free 10 dragons in the
Damn it!
world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about
I was doing so well as well. This is what happens when I get
Find
cocky.
dragons first.
Right, this is what happens when I get
All can
cocky.
tell you.
But like the H.R. Geiger aesthetic and everything in Axiom Verge, very, very lovely. Leans very much into the Metroid style of things. You get different weapon types and all that. Great title. I've really been loving the time in it. I'm so annoyed with myself because I'm doing so well. Oh. Wasn't talked about The Mummy Demastered. Really enjoyed Axiom Verge 2, still need to sit down for 1. I really enjoy 1. So like that's a firm recommend from me, Reese. Firm recommend. Okay, I just need to get some gems in here. Don't need the world, I just need some gems. And I am in a super awkward place. Recognition of Metroid. Guacamelee, also a very good game. That is one that I have played through. I don't even know if I put that on my backlog, on my list of games I've played through, actually. But that is one that I remember. That is one that I've done. But yeah, there's a lot of really great Metroidvania games out there. So like for you, Reese, or for you, Marin, that's interested, or for anyone else looking that's always been interested in the Metroid Castlevania style of game, there's a lot of really great ones that do really capture a great vibe that you'll enjoy. I mean, at the rate I'm going, I'm not going to be doing this 100%, but I don't need to. I can certainly try. Ah! Just missed it. I thought the dream was alive, it was sadly not. Played multiple times through. The Movie Demastered is by Way Forward as well. Not played it by Nobite. Yeah! I mean, Way Forward's always really good with their titles. You can't knock a bit of Way Forward. You can't knock it, pal. So play Guacamelee too. Yeah, I do too. I've heard it's really good. I'm pretty sure as well you play with Juan's girlfriend Juanita as well in the game. So like a cool female representation, because I know that that was a costume in Guacamelee 1 where you could play as a female luchador instead of the main character. So you were Juanita instead of Juan. And then to that, oh yeah, no, that's just Juan's girlfriend. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Right, Stone Hill. So I need to get a dragon, I need to get some gems, I need to get the dragon egg. Gigareka, which is done, is fun. You unlock elemental abilities, and there's what you could shoot you. You can just mine. Oh, cool! That does sound very interesting. Like when it comes to Metroidvanias, like I'll always, of course, turn to Metroid and Castlevania in the first instance. Like if anyone's ever not ever played the more Metroid style Castlevania games, I'll always turn to something like Symphony of the Night is a great one, Aria of Sorrow is a great one, I particularly love Portrait of Ruin, that's very good. And they're all in collections that you can get on like the Switch, the PlayStation 4 or 5. They're everywhere. I can recommend most of them. And for Metroid, my heart always belongs to Metroid Zero Mission. Love Metroid Zero Mission. Fantastic Game Boy Advance title. and one that more people should play. I will say though, like a lot of people like I'm watching on Twitch, like, you know, like Denzi or Fickle or anything like that. They're always playing games that are like on my backlog. And I'm like, oh god, I really want to play this now. It's like I've really got a desire to go and play Minish Cap because that's been on my backlog for ages and I just never got around to playing it. But then I've also got the Oracle games, which Fickle's played. And those are very fun games for the Game Boy. God, I've got so many great games to play. That's the thing, like, even though my backlog is very huge, I've just gone the exact same way. Even though my backlog is huge, there's so many great games I still have to experience. And that's the thing that I love about, you know, being a video gamer and having such a large backlog. That I'm just excited at, you know, the prospect of all of these other games that I can experience for the first time and go through, and that makes me so happy. I'm glad that I haven't, like, experienced everything. There's some really great classics that I can go through, and I love. I recommend playing some Metroids before jumping into Giga Wrecker, as it assumes you know. Check them out constantly and wait. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, there's a lot of tropes and everything that Metroid teaches you in its gameplay that should just sort of be common knowledge in the other ones. Like, they wouldn't tell you. It's just like, well, you played Metroid games. You should know this. Play all the 2D... Yes, play all the 2D Zeldas. Like, I still need to properly sit down and finish the rest of my playthrough of Echoes of Wisdom. So I've done like 2 or 3 dungeons, but I never went back to actually continue the game because I was just busy with other things. And I was annoyed about that because I was very excited for Echoes of Wisdom, but I just never got around to it, which is annoying. But, you know, it's the way it goes when you've got so many things to play. The life of a video gamer. Right, so that's pretty much all that. I think I'm just... Oh, yeah, you're not a Zelda fan, are you, Aaron? I remembered that. It's funny because I know that Fickle and Tensi especially are really big Zelda fans, so that is such a disconnect. It's really funny. Oh, you struck right at Empirical's heart there. Right at Empirical's heart there, Aaron. Naughty, naughty. You can't be dissing the Zelda franchise. But no, like, I know people in, you know, my life that, like, aren't really big adventure game guys that just can't really get into the Zelda series, which is fair enough, you know. Everyone's got their own tastes and all that. I know people that are very much into the more, like, linear story-based experiences, and that's what they really get the most out of in the video game space. Where the hell is that egg thief? Oh, there he is. Got him. Right, so I think that's everything I need to do in this level. I've got some gems, I've got some dragons, and I've got the egg. So now I can leave. Need to find exit portal. Which is this way. Play all the Zeldas. Autocorrect from especially Link's Cross. Yeah, I've always been interested in Link's crossbow training because I do like shooting gallery style games because I've always been a fan of like Time Crisis and Point Blank and stuff like that. And Link's crossbow training very much feels like it's in that vein. To make open worlds or super linear games, yeah, like. The thing is, like, the weird thing is probably the least well put together one in terms of like technical stuff is Scarlet, yet most people think Scarlet's one of the best Pokemon games we've had since Gen 5. Because it is so fresh and different in the Pokemon series with like a proper open world Pokemon experience, but still very much feeling like Pokemon throughout. And I would agree, I think Gen 9 is brilliant. The problem is it's just the technical stuff for the game that let it down. Everything else around it is definitely one of the better Pokemon games in the franchise, for sure. How would make them think must be open world, but in my perspective, yeah, it really depends for me. It really depends. I'm fine with it being linear or something. I feel like it just needs to have that extra wrinkle to stay fresh. Because the thing is with the main Pokemon series, it's always been formulaic in a sense. And that's always what's kind of hurt it. Yeah, they have the best looking Pokemon as well. Like in terms of like the models for older Pokemon and you know, Return and the newer ones as well. Like really, really good Pokemon designs and shadings and everything, and the placement in the world. Really, really good. But that's the thing, Pokemon's been in that formulaic kind of spin since Gen 5 happened, when they did the whole refresh on Pokemon. Because with Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8, like, the whole formulaic thing in Pokemon now is introducing a gimmick to Pokemon that refreshes the gameplay. Gen 6 had Mega Evolution. Gen 7 did away with the whole gym formula. And gave us the Z moves. Gen 8 gave us the Dynamaxing. Gen 9 gave us Terastallization. And it's like, it's all the same thing. It's all situational stuff that you can use within the game that adds wrinkles to like the gym fights or something like that. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really add much to the core gameplay. What made me bored with Pokemon was the need to keep introducing new evolution types. Mega was fine. Zed moves were cool. And it's like, yeah, no, I get you. There are no other monster taming games out there that do. Yeah. Yeah, and like the thing is, there's so much about the Pokemon form that I do really like. But yeah, I feel like there's something that they really need to do to really fresh up the formula and all that. Which is fine. Like a lot of game franchises that are very big eventually do get that formulaic spin to them. Felt better if they kept that into Mega. I missed a message from Fickle as well. So many games in your backlog that I've never heard of. Are there any that catch your eye, Fickle? Out of curiosity, are there any that catch your eye? That like you have a look at the game, picture all that, and it's just like, ooh, that looks interesting. I should ask about that. Because I am more than happy to oblige. Because even though I've not played them, I do know a decent amount about them. And of course, trouble because you have Demon's Dynamax Terravert, yeah. Oh wait, I've got the key. Let me get the extra gems, just because I think I might need them. Not even 20% of the way. Oh, for saving up for a Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Which is a great example of a game that does the monster taming formula, and very well. I don't want to ask too much just because of spoilers, but I've been told I need to play the Mega Man games a lot. Let me think. Look, I'm trying to think in terms of, like, the games you've played. Which of the Mega Man games might be better to play for you? Because they are renowned as being very hard games. So like you would die a lot, you would game over, you would start again a lot. And I say that because I do as well. Battle Network could be good. That gives a bit of an RPG-ish formula with, like, getting cards and everything.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide.
Having a bit of a go with the X series could be good with the original Mega Man X. That's actually a very good question. Because the Mega Man games are good, it's just that they are renowned for being very, very difficult games. So it's like, if you're going on it, you need to be on your A game with your platforming. But yeah, the Mega Man series has a lot of... yeah, Command Mission could be a good shout. That's a Mega Man JRPG. That sort of gets you into the world, but still in a game genre that you're familiar with and you enjoy. And then if you enjoy the world and want to try out your platforming skills, then you could go to the X series or something like that. That's a good shout. That's not a bad shout, actually. I'm trying to think of some of the stuff that's in my backlog that, like, immediately I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is for sure a Fickle game. Because there's quite a lot of games on there that I'm like, oh, this is very coded to Fickle. But no, like, there's on my played list and my backlog list, Fickle, there's a lot of games on there that immediately I'm like, yeah, no, you'd like that. You'd like that a lot. It'd just be hard-coded into my brain that I'm like, yeah, no, that's a game for you. Like, I mentioned the Legacy of Kain series, like Soul Reaver. Like, if you like gothic vampires and gothic scenery and stories, like, Legacy of Kain, way up your alley. Not a doubt in my mind you would love Legacy of Kain. And that's for anyone else that's interested in things like vampires and that. Like, if you want one that makes vampires... like, if you like vampires, but, like, not like how Twilight does it, like, the old-school gothic style, like, Legacy of Kain, oh, give it a go. From the bits I've played of it, it's fantastic, and I can't wait to do a full playthrough of it. I started Senti once, and my word is that game obtuse when you don't have it. Yeah, that's another one, like, for any Zelda fans. That's the thing, like, for any Zelda fans that, like, say for instance, if you've gone through all the 2D Zeldas but you still want to scratch that itch, go on to the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis catalogue on Switch Online and give the Crusader of Senti a go, or as it's called over here, Soleil. That is basically just Sega's answer to Zelda. And it is very, very good. That and the Story of Thor and Story of Thor 2, which was known over in America as Beyond Oasis and The Legend of Oasis. Those are great games, and for Zelda fans, way up your alley. Take out the bolt. Oh, we had a 10. Nice. Need to redeem myself now. Died in flipping Magic Crafters, and I was doing so well.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Monster Hunter Stories is a good monster taming series. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Monster Hunter Stories. Like, my friend Clyro played Monster Hunter Stories and really enjoyed that. Big boy got freed. Whee! Okay, side. Yep, done everything I need to. Right now it's time for Toasty. But yeah, Monster Hunter Stories, that's one that, if my backlog ever thins out, that is one I would be interested to try. Yeah, the release date trailer for Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, the remake, also dropped as well, and that's getting released on my birthday. Which, oh, that'd make a great birthday. Sneaking around during the Cold War. Oh, brilliant. And I think there's rumours that the Indiana Jones game, the PS5 port for that, that's aiming for an April release date, which will be very good. Got the bundle on PS the other day despite having them on Steam, but because a friend said to wait on Wilds until they... Yeah, no, that makes sense. I always been interested. Always been interested in
Do that again.
The
Monster
Artisan's
Hunter.
boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now.
So we're hearing this in English. In Norwegian, the dragons are voiced by my favourite childhood narrator, Johannes Jona. Very nice. I did not know that. Yeah, it's weird hearing the original PS1 voices. Because I'm so used to the Reignited Trilogy voices. Going to Stream Delta? I'm considering it. I'm considering streaming. I'm considering getting Delta around Christmas and then having that in the game lineup for 2026. That is one thing that has been on my mind. Indiana Jones, that's one I'm going to have for my own time. And I might not get that at launch, and I'll wait to maybe get it on my birthday. And I'll get Delta at Christmas, and then stream that as one of the first games for 2026. Because I do love Snake Eater, and I'm very interested to see what the remake of it does. I'm not surprised you didn't... Well, yeah. I do like to think I know everything about video games. I do not. There's a lot of things I don't know. Like, I'd say a lot of PC gaming and gaming, like, pre-1990, I do have a lot of blind spots. I do have a lot of blind spots. But I have been thinking about the game lineup for 2026. Currently, I am sort of getting the itch, the vibe, to want to really knuckle down and get through most of the rest of the Final Fantasy series. Because I still have a lot of those games that I've never played through before that I would like to do. Great stuff. That I would like to do, like, first playthrough, because like, I've never played through 12. I'd love to do a second playthrough of 10 and 10-2. I need to do a playthrough of 3 and 5 and things like that. And part of me wants to put a lot of those on my focus for 2026 and really go through a lot of the rest of the Final Fantasy series that I've never touched. Because I think it'd be very good. That's just sort of my feeling on it, though. Oh, but that's because how Konami's been in the last 10 years. Yeah, I feel like, in some ways, what they've done with Bloober Team and Silent Hill 2 should hopefully be a good indicator. That, you know, maybe they are going to do this faithfully and pump some love into the series. That's my hope, anyways. We've got an ad popping up in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So when the ad starts, I will pause the game and go probably refill my water. So make sure you take that time as well for yourselves to stretch and all that, and we'll be popping on after the break to do the last section of stream for today. Before we start the advert, I will just head over to Peacekeepers. But I've already got my first death in Spyro. I'll be honest, I got the first death later than I thought. I was expecting to die within Peacekeepers. I'll be entirely honest. Bam, 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 ba-dam, bam, bam. Right. Okay, let me pause that. I'll pop you on BRB. I will go refill my drink, and I will see you in 3 minutes. So make sure you take that time to stretch and all that for yourself, and do some self-care, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I got a funny story to tell, actually, because I've just got a drink. So, one of my streamer friends, Denzi, has, like, merch and that. So I bought a mug, because I like mugs, I like stuff to drink out of. I got the largest option. So it's a flipping massive 20-ounce mug. It's like a builder's cup. I've just got Pepsi in it. But it's like a giant builder's mug. Like, it's fucking massive. I do like very big mugs. I don't think I'll get too many of them, because that's a very ridiculous size mug. But I do love it. I do love it. Right, big mugs are the best. Yeah, they are really good. I don't like to do small mugs. You can never get them. You can never get enough in the mugs because you just want to buy. You just want to pour yourself another cuppa. Right, there we go. Back to the game. To the Peacekeepers. Now, if I'm lucky, I can get to an equilibrium, and then we can basically just get to where we left off before. Which would be nice. And start the next attempt back up at Magic Crafters. Then immediately die, and then start from the Artisans again. I'm honestly curious, because I wonder if I actually can do this Deathless. Because I would like to, obviously. But part of me's got that little doubt in my mind that I'm like, maybe you can't. Maybe it's just tailor-made to actually dying at least once. Especially Magic Crafters. Screw that world. Right, okay, so this level has an egg. Egg. Come on, Eggy! Where are you? Ah, there you are. Come on. Right in the face. Got my egg. Oh, look at that beautiful egg. I want my egg. Right. Conan the Barbarian. He's playing my Conan Exiles. I've heard decent things about Conan Exiles. Not something I've personally played, as referenced by my backlog. But I've always heard good things about it. Like, I've heard it's a solid game. Boris Johnson. Okay, yes, I do have the egg. I have saved some dragons. I do have gems. I can just get to the end now. I think I'm probably just going to do that, to be honest. Got everything I need. Bye. Just left. Oh, survival game? Yeah, no, that's definitely not my vibe. But no, thanks everyone for being here today. I've had a lot of fun with stream today. And even though I have already died once and had to reset, I have very much appreciated being able to play Spyro again and hanging out with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you do like the new layout as well. You know, with a little thing with the Spyro deaths there, and with my schedule listed on the top there, so then, you know, it's very clear from the screen. Oh, if you want to see me again, that's when I'm live. So I think that would be very, very good. But yeah, the next stream will be Tuesday, where we will be starting our journey through Tomb Raider 4, The Last Revelation. The very first playthrough I will be doing of Tomb Raider 4. I'm aware of a lot of parts about it. I have never gone through the game for myself. I expect to die plenty of times, and to not get some of the puzzles, as is usually standard with Tomb Raider games. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the time there. with that, because I am going to be having an absolute blast with that game. I know for a fact. Journey through the Tomb Raider remasters for 4, 5, and 6. This is the PS4 version of the PS5, and oh, that's a shame. I'm not feeling that sense of security yet. I'm waiting for something to kick off, as it is oft to do. I hear egg thieves. And I do not like egg thieves.
Supposed to flame metal armor anyway.
Remember, Spyro,
He's supposed to flame metal
flame won't
armor
harm
anyway.
metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Security, I can call them on you. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, there they are. Oh, I almost had him. Come on. Got him. Cheers. God, Pepsi's nice. Love me some Pepsi. Right, okay, got an egg. So now I just need to bomb rush it right to the end of the level. Because I have saved dragons. I have 3 dragons. They should be grateful that I saved them. But I am super excited for Tomb Raider on Tuesday. I couldn't hold off on it. But yeah, the plan is after we've done Spyro Deathless, if we even finish Spyro Deathless, and do Tomb Raider, either or, then the plan will be I will continue the playthrough that we left off on with Panzer Dragoon Saga. And then go from there, finish that up, and then we can properly kick off with the 2025 games list for
Hey, what's on the other side of that?
having that as the only thing that we're doing. The way the game got recently is really cool. The base you can build now turn into a town, and the thralls you get can now do things like... Oh, cool! There we go. And away we go! That's Cliff Town. So now I need to go to Ice Cavern. I feel like I might just go for Ice Cavern first and get that done. After I save this dragon. Save the dragons. Magnus! Brutus Magnus. Former ring name of SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who is a legend. I love Nick Aldis. Okay, so there's no egg thieves here, so I literally just need to save some dragons, get a fair few gems, and leave. But it's felt really good streaming today. I think the stream's been going brilliantly. I've loved the time. I've loved hanging out with you guys.
A word of
Could not be happier today. And I'm looking forward to continuing that vibe with some more Tomb Raider on Tuesday. Love a bit of Tomb Raider. And it's my first play of the 4 through 6 remasters, and it's my first time playing through 4 through 6 in general, which I'm super excited about. I've heard so many good things of 4, especially with its all Egyptian setting, that I just think it's going to be an absolutely brilliant time. Yeah, they did the PS Plus lineup for this month is pretty stacked, actually, compared to what we've usually gotten. We've gotten Dragon Age the Veilguard, which released very recently. We're getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection for the retro fans, and then Sonic Colors Ultimate, which is still a very decent port of Sonic Colors, which is one of the better Sonic games of the modern era. Like, top to bottom, like, very good collection of games we're getting. Like, for me, I've never played a Dragon Age game, so I'm not going to be bothering with the Veilguard. Just because whenever I get around to playing Dragon Age, I want to start with Origins. I have already talked to a friend of the stream, Georgia Sco, and basically asked her about it, because I didn't know whether to just get the base game, which is very cheap, or to fork out for the bit extra for the Ultimate Edition, and then, you know, get to play the overarching experience and the DLCs. And she basically just gave the rundown on, like, how important it is and how much of a good gameplay experience it is, so I'm going to be buying the Ultimate Edition eventually, and then probably playing through that. Which I think will be a great time, because I have always been interested in Dragon Age. So it'll be nice to see the game for myself. Oh, bollocks. They had the opening of Sonic Heroes pop in my head. So I'm like, yeah, the Sonic Heroes is really good. Dragon Age is good fun. Yeah, I've always heard it. I've always heard that Dragon Age is really good.
Thank you for releasing me.
So to finish the first one myself, yeah. I mean, they're big games. I think Inquisition being the biggest one of them all. Ooh, I forgot about this. Like, despite a bit of the retro jank, the original version of Spyro 1 still holds up brilliantly today. It's still a fun game to play. Like, outside of me doing this challenge, I would probably 100% this game easily. Like, I can't think of anyone that wouldn't 100% Spyro 1 fickle. I really can't think of anyone. Like, who wouldn't want to complete this glorious gameplay experience? I wouldn't. Oh, start off, Empirical! Come on, man, you know how much I love Spyro. But no, it's fair enough. If, like, collectathons, 3D platformers aren't really your vibe, then you know. Can't be helped, can it?
Thank you for releasing.
Thank you, Asher. What's that? Felt a sneeze coming on, it went away. You know, I'm not a 3D platformer. Yeah, I remember you saying you're not very good with your depth perception. Which, you know, is fair enough, you know. She started Inquisition the other day, unsure if I like it yet. So used to the great storytelling in The Witcher 3, so everything else seems boring in comparison. No, yeah, no, fair enough. Very fair. I don't really have any judgment or anything to give in regards to Inquisition. Just because I haven't played it. I played Witcher 3, very deep narrative, but god, that game was way too long for its own good. Well, that game just went and just kept going. Also, I kid in regards to taking the mick out of Pickle for not finishing Spyro 1. She can do what she wants. It's just like a running joke I've had with her. Because I'm such a completion nut for Spyro that I'll just take the mick anytime it's mentioned. But now she's going through the whole 100% gamut for Donkey Kong 64, and I do not envy her because I've heard people have horror stories with trying to do that. So the Origins and 2 of the other ones. That's fair. But I tend to avoid romance options. This would be interesting. Ah, you tend to avoid romancing options. Very interesting. Do romance options and stuff just, like, not really interest you or anything? Marin. You're very much like a platonic person. Come on. Right, there we go. Did that. Didn't mind Dragon Age Inquisition, wasn't as good as Origins, but none of the Dragon Age games have been as good as Origins. Very fair. I have heard that Origins is a brilliant game, so... Like I say, it's all about your personal preference, really. Yeah. My phone just went off. Oh, right, yeah, not important. Dr. Shemp. Right, we're back in the boss level. And it took us about an hour to get here. We'll see how long it takes for me to die. My guess is not long. Romance the pretty ambassador lady, Marin, I beg of you. The thing I was most annoyed at was Mass Effect 2. Because I got locked into my romance by accident, because I didn't know how the romance system worked. And I got locked into a romance option I really did not want to do. I've heard the characters lose the appeal when there's a romance option, personality and traits get over. Ah, yeah. Anyway, so it seems like a waste. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I do agree in a sense. Like, there's so many cases where, like, there's romances and things, and I'm like, there is a world-ending catastrophe about to happen. Do we really have time? No, not bother with romance, but the Josephine romance in Inquisition was fun and gave a lot of depth to it. But very fair. Got him. Yes, we do when it's the spunky elf we're trying to get... Yeah. It's always an elf, though. There's always an elf in these high fantasy games. It's like, okay, no, you are really cool. I would romance you. Every time. There is always time when the world is ending. Well, I suppose. That elf can go time. Oh, God. Not an elf fan, Reese. Not an elf fan. Not of that one. Ah, very fair. Very fair. Says the person that dated the Githyanki. Okay, right, okay. That was different, right? For me, I dated the Githyanki.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
I romanced Lizelle
I just
in
like
Baldur's Gate 3,
Just
and it
toast
was a
those
brilliant decision. I love Lizelle so much. See the new Warriors game card? Yeah, Warriors Abyss. It looked interesting. I just haven't looked into it and like seen much in the way of gameplay. I've seen bits here and there, and it does look really, really interesting. I just need to properly sit down and give it a good solid go. But now Warriors Abyss there for the Warriors fans if you're interested. Certainly caught my attention. Okay, save. Let's save. Right. On to Magic Craft. And we've still got about 20 minutes, so I could just die and end it again. And then we'll end stream. But I'm going to endeavour to not do that. Ooh, love that. Okay, there should be... Alright, egg. Got it. Got the egg. Egg. Yes, egg. Thank you.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure,
Reclaim?
and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
I always like that when you can charge through a row of enemies. If you die again, the game could mysteriously crash to make the death null and void. Okay, the game did not crash. The game was still there. My capture card crashed. And I still don't know how it happened. Okay, no, I'm gonna wait for Alpine Ridge. Let me actually explore the level first. Oh god. Oh, I felt myself almost fall into that river in my soul. I like how the music's cutting out a little bit because it's detecting like the little scratches on the disc. Abby, you're right, love, you're right. Thank you so much for the lurk. Let me just pop you a shout out, my friend. Just there, absolute queen that is Abisaurus. Recently was celebrating her 1-year stream anniversary. Great friend. If you like absolute mental chaos, Abisaurus is the one for you. Also a big Tomb Raider fan, doing her playthrough of 4 through 6.
When you see arrows like these,
she was kind of the inspiration for me to doing my playthrough 4 through 6 sooner than later. Nah, I enjoy the vibes with Abby. Very chaotic and all that, but just nothing but a good time. And thank you so much for the lurk, Abby. Do take care of yourself and all that. It's a pleasure to see you, if only for a second. Okay, Alpine Ridge. Let's do it. See a random RE2 had that put FFX. Yeah, Squall instead of Leon. That'd be great. Okay, here we go. This is the level I died at last time, guys. This is where we die again. Which alpha are you objecting to? Yes. Oh, just all of them. Boom. Jill, you're right. You're right, love. Good to see you. Hope that you are doing well, my friend. God, everyone's popping up in chat today.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
Very exhausted, but I mean, what's it? Yeah. Yeah, no, do consider dropping a follow to Jill. Again, another fantastic person I've met on the internet. Another one with chaotic vibes, but nothing but a good heart and soul. Absolutely adore getting to chat with Jill. Fantastic person, so do consider smashing that follow button. Oh, thank God I made it! Thank Christ I made it! Oh God, I thought I was going to smash into that wall and die. Is there a dragon egg in this level? There is! Piss! Oh. Stretch and hydrate, no worries. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, aside from being tired, what you been up to, Jill? What's life been giving you on your end? Because for me, it's just been reporting with work and then stream setup stuff. New workplace tomorrow. Oh, have you got a new job, or is it your work's moved to a different office? Same job, just different, but yeah, that makes sense. I think actually my manager mentioned that he wanted me to come into the office. No. Right, we're on 2, folks. We're on 2, and I died in the same level again. That is 2 times in a row I have died on Alpine Ridge. No. Oh, shit a brick. You're doing really well. I appreciate it. Alpine, yes, Alpine Curse. I have an Alpine Curse. Bollocks. Alpine Ridge.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
I am not
it's
sarcastic at all.
been
No, no, of
easy
course
in the
not.
fire.
Of course not. God's sake. But yeah, no, I need to go into the office sometime this week as well, because I need to show some reporting tools to a different contract in the business.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
I can't
Free
skip
10
this.
dragons in the artisan world.
Yeah, that's going to be going on with me. But yeah, so far 2 deaths,
What about Nasty Nork?
and it seems like Magic Crafters is where I seem to struggle, which, you know, not bad.
All I can tell you.
Not bad, like, we've got a good starting point so far, which I'm happy about that. Right. It's still a bit early to stop. Let's actually see if I can go through Artisans again. Bollocks. But yeah, new office place and all that. That sometimes can be a bit, you know, interesting and all that, Jill. But yeah, no, I hope that all goes well, and I hope that, you know, just in general, you are keeping well and doing alright yourself. Life do be doing the life thing sometimes, doesn't it? Right. There we go. For you. Delbin. Hi, Delbin. Education is going well, I guess. Yep. Oh, cool. I'm glad education's going well. I bet now, just to screw with me before I finish stream today, I'm gonna die in Artisans. I bet I'm gonna die in one of the first levels, just to really screw with me. God's sake. Right, okay. I just need to do one of them. I don't need the world, I just need to do one of them. Well, let's go for the flying planes, you know what I mean? Let's go for planes. Oh god. Oh dear lord. Oh my god in heaven! Oh, Norks. Norks in planes. Norks in planes. Bye-bye, Nork. What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him. Focus on freeing dragons first, Spyro. Where the hell's the other gate? Oh, all the way over there. Of course. Come on. Like, I don't need to do these flight levels 100%. But also, bragging rights are a thing. And I just like to brag that I can do them first try. Yo, Toro! You alright, mate? One sec, I'll be right with you. I'm just finishing a flight level. Main event JeyJeyDub is now in your city! You're right, Toro. Like, no spoilers or anything, Toro. No spoilers, but I take it you watched Elimination Chamber. No, I'm not okay. Oh no, I hope everything's alright, mate. Hope that no particularly bad's happening around. Sensitive. Yeah. No spoilers of the event or anything, Toro, but I know what you're talking about. But no, it's fine. You haven't really spoiled much, if anything. That's still very open to interpretation. But no, I know what you mean. Like, Elimination Chamber, brilliant show. But yeah, yeah, thanks for deleting that empirical, just, you know, to be safe. One of these days I want to speedrun this. It's a good game to speedrun. Good game to speedrun. But no, besides that, I hope you are doing okay, Toro, and I hope you are having a good weekend, and you've had a good week besides. Because mine has been quite well. The little mouse trick I want to try, but I've heard about that. I can't remember what the trick is, but I know what you're on about. I know that there is some trick to do with it, yeah. Right, okay. Astor. But yeah, we're in a bit of a Deathless run here, Toro. Like, the idea is I'm trying to beat all of the original Spyro without dying once. And so far, the level Alpine Ridge has me in a vice. I have died in Alpine Ridge twice. And that is a level in the Magic Crafters world. Technically it's a glitch, but apparently it counts as normal if you're trying to do a glitch. Interesting. Okay, and I do need... Alpine Ridge is a bit of an Alpine Ridge. Yep. Yep, just a bit. Just a bit. Doing me dirty. Right. I don't really know how many gems I need to get the bare minimum to complete the game, but I do need to collect some, so I'm just doing it as a matter of course. Okay, free the dragon. There we go. Now I need to get the egg, which is somewhere. Collect some more gems, find the egg thief, kill them. Right, egg thief is down, got the egg, I can leave. Dear God. I am glad that I'm not just doing this, like, continuous streams, because dying eventually in Alpine Ridge is probably going to make me lose my mind. So I'm glad that I'm doing Tomb Raider during the week to, you know, break it all up. All roads lead to death at Alpine Ridge. Gavin, where's Stacy? Oh, God. Right. Oh. That's enough. Fun's game for queues, the minimum is 50 dragons, 6,000 gems, and 5 dragon eggs.
You're saving your progress.
No, it'll be the same thing, because they keep all the prerequisites for, what's it, for, the Reignited trilogy, the exact same as the originals. So, that'll be fine. Right, so the exit is over here. There we go. Got the dragon egg, got some dragons, got some gems. Everything I need. I need to go to Dark Hollow, which is this way. I mean, the 50 dragons, easy to do. Like, pretty much by the time I die, I've already got over 2/3 of the way there. Oh, 2/3. Half the way there. And there's 5 overall worlds before you get to Nasty Nork's world. So that's fine. I feel like, what was it, 6,000 gems? Oh, you can do that easy. And the 5 dragon eggs I'd already been getting, because I made it one of the rules of the Deathless. I need to get a side collectible in every level if there is one. So in the case of Spyro 1 and 3, I need to get at least 1 dragon egg. In the case of Spyro 2, I need to get at least 1 orb. Right. You. Charge down here. Kill you. I think I'm going to die so much in this game that I'll eventually just be able to speedrun this. Right, he's dead. Free a dragon. Oswin. Great unit in one of the Fire Emblem games. Right. Oh boy. Right, let's go over here. Let's open the chest. Get my gems. Spyro 2 is a minimum of 40 orbs. Well, if I'm aiming to get at least one in every level, and in the Winter Tundra you get an orb for finishing the level, that should be fine. Like the funny thing is, the later in the game I get with Spyro 2, the easier it is to do the side collectible thing, because you get an orb for finishing the level in there, because you only get the main story talismans in the first 2 worlds. And then for some reason they just go to giving you orbs, which is the side stuff. So, doing all those prerequisites for Spyro 2 is going to get easier as it goes along. There is one fight I'm not looking forward to doing in Spyro 2, and that is the fight against Gulp. Because Gulp is a pain, man. Absolute pain. Oh boy. Right, Dark Hollow's done. At the very least, I can get through all of this very easily, which is good. I do like that I can do all this part of the game quite easily. And my brain's pretty turned off, to be honest. Right, there's all that. I need to go down to... Bonk. Not there. I need to go through here. No, I don't. That's the balloonist to get to the other world. I don't need that. I need to go the other way. Spyro 3 is 100 eggs. Spyro 3 makes sense because the eggs are the only main collectible in the game. Everything you do needs eggs, so that's fine. 100 eggs to get to the final boss, I can do that. If anything, it's the dying that's the problem. The good thing is, though, because I'm only going for the bare minimum with that, there are some eggs I can just avoid doing, which is fun. Because there are some I really hate doing, and often lead to my death. So it's nice that I can just not do them. 75, that's enough. Right, let's get up there. Down square. Onwards we go. Another 30 gems. See, we're already on nearly 650. And we haven't even finished with artisans yet. Right, okay, I need an egg. And I need dragons, which I've got one now. Don't need to do any more dragons if I don't need. Nil! Hi Nils, bye Nils. And I need gems. I need lots of gems. Dead, dead. Yeah, I think out of those three, the one that's probably going to be the biggest pain to getting the 100% is probably Spyro 3, to be honest. Because I don't think there's that much more than 100 eggs. I think it's 120 eggs, if I remember rightly. So I'm going to have to do most of the eggs, which means I'm going to have to do most of the side stuff. And if I fail any of those side ones and it results in me losing a life, you know what that means. We have to start again. And there are some levels in Spyro 3 I am absolutely dreading. That was easy. Got my egg. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to aim to finish up Artisans. Because after this level, I just need to do the Toasty boss level. Then I'll save, and then we'll end it there for today. Because I have already done 2 failed attempts, and I've done a lot of the game in those 2 failed attempts. I wasn't expecting to do Spyro Deathless first try. Like, if I did, that would have been legendary. But
Thank you for releasing.
you know, is what it is. Unlucky number 13. Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Alva.
Spyro.
Oh, he's saying words, don't care. Spyro. You honestly thought I'd have gone through Spyro Deathless my first attempt? You have better faith in my abilities than I do. I appreciate the faith in my abilities. $183 gems. Nice healthy amount of the total. Huzzah. Right, now it's just Toasty. You could totally do it. Hey, you're right, Maya. Hope you're doing well, love. Pleasure to see you. And I appreciate the faith in my abilities. I appreciate the faith in my abilities. Because God, Spyro 1 can't half be hard sometimes. You do it with Link's Awakening. You never finished the Deathless run though, did you? Pretty sure all these people lightened up. Oh, for God's sake, Reese! Jesus, man!
Cool flash.
Have a bit of faith in me, come on! But I hope you do well, Mahia. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Wonderful to see you as always. Oh, you did on normal. You haven't on hero mode. Ah, okay. Right. Will I die to Toasty just to really rub salt into the wound? Will this last little bit of my Deathless attempt for today end in me dying? Alright, been a quiet, cozy weekend. It's good to see you too, Kosh. It's good, yeah. I don't know who Kosh is, but I bet it's nice to see them. Typing it out. Oh yeah, I always typo all the time, it's fine. Just busting your chops. But I'm glad it's been a nice, cozy weekend for you. Same for me. Did a bit of baking yesterday with my mum and my niece. Finished my playthrough of Uncharted 2. Started my playthrough of Axiom Verge. Went through nearly all of Series 3 of Avatar The Last Airbender. And finished Avatar The Last Airbender. Nice weekend. That's what I was doing on the cherry stream. Memory is optional for me, apparently.
Nasty.
It's optional for us all. It's optional for us all. Right, okay. Time to kill you. We made oatmeal biscuits. We busted out my mum's old cookbook from 1990, from when she was a bit younger. And we went through the like an oatmeal biscuit recipe in there, and the oatmeal biscuits are very nice. Nice dipping biscuits for tea. And it was honestly just nice to hang out with my mum and my niece and do some baking again, because we hadn't done that for a little while. Right. We did it. The Boulder enjoyed the weekend. Yes, the Boulder did. Right, let me... In fact... Quality family time. Yeah, I am... I do love baking and taking the piss with my niece. She is lovely. She's grown into a remarkable young lady already, and it's nice to just hang out with her, take the mick out of each other, and just have a nice fun time. She is lovely. My brother Joel raised her very, very well. Let's get to Peacekeepers. Let's find a dragon, do all that, and then we'll call it for day 1 of Deathless attempts. Oh, I've got 2 snoozes. Sweet. I don't have to rush with the ending of stream stuff. Huzzah. There we go. There's our dragon. Titan.
Welcome to Peacekeepers, Spyro.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. I'm a dragon. I got caught. Blah, blah, blah. Save game. Right. Whew. Okay. Pause that. That'll be us for the game today. Turn that off. Head back to just chatting. Aha! And we will... I'm pretty sure this is the Alpine Ridge music as well. My playlist is trolling me. Thanks, playlist. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Right, okay. But that will be all for stream today. Thank you for popping in for the first stream of Spyro Deathless. We seem to be able to do the first 2 worlds pretty well, and then it all goes pear-shaped. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. So yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to continuing stream next time. Just to go back to my gameplay screen for a second. Right over here. So just so that then you've seen the schedule. Next stream, Tuesday, 6 PM GMT, we will be starting our playthrough of the remaster of Tomb Raider 4: The Last Revelation, and we will be continuing with that playthrough on Thursday. And then Sunday, next Sunday, 6 PM GMT, we will be continuing our attempt to do a Deathless run of Spyro. I anticipate to die many, many more times. It'll be great! In terms of any other stuff to note for around the stream, around the community, I am just doing some stuff in the background with the Discord server. People on the Discord server that are like keeping up with that know what that is. Once that's all done and I've done the refresh of that, I've done some changings of the channels, the layout of it all, some of the things I'm doing. Once that's done, I'll be, opening invites to the Discord back up under the new structure that we'll be doing. I'll be making a point redeem, so once you've built up enough points and then you want to join the Discord and the odd little chat that we have in there, I'll pop the point redeem there. You can pop that. We can send you an invite and then join in. So I will be relaunching the Discord April 1st. That's the plan. And then going forward in the new structure that I'm doing things with the Discord. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Thank you so much for being here as well, Fickle. Thank you, Empirical. Thank you, Marin. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Richie, Denzi, Toro, Jill. I'm scrolling back. Abby for the lurk earlier. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kaylee, for being here. Just talked about a lot of great people here that's either been in chat or lurking. I'm sure, just thank you so much for being here and for choosing me for your entertainment for a Sunday evening. I do very much appreciate it. As well as that, one thing I'm going to do, my backlogged account that is pinned in the chat, that's basically just goes over my backlog, games I've played, things like that. I will be making that one of the main links on my channel page, so if you do ever want to keep up with what's going on with my backlog, I will have that there. Thank you so much for the 93 bits, Marin. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 93 bits. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I I've just trying to remember my train of thought there. I am going to keep the list going on that is linked in my About Me in terms of the games that I've played through on stream. As well as that, I don't actually have a launch date as yet for the YouTube VOD channel. I think what I might do is I might launch that along with the relaunch of the Discord. So I will probably start actually publishing my VODs on YouTube on my VOD channel, and then making that one of the main links on the channel on April 1st as well, because I want to make sure I've got sufficient time to move most of it, if not all of it, over to my YouTube channel, so I can actually start publishing them and basically having them out there for people to watch if they want to, and give me time to write a bit of descriptions for them as well, and zhuzh them up a bit. I probably will work in the future to maybe get some thumbnails made up for them, but I think right now I'm just focusing on making sure that the channel is there for people to watch VODs should they want to. Because I know watching VODs on Twitch is a pain in the arse, so you can use YouTube instead, because that's not a pain in the arse. And I'm pretty sure that is everything in terms of updates. In terms of... No, that's the wrong screen. In terms of my thank yous for the stream today, let me get on the right things. Activity feed, that's what I need. In terms of thank you for the stream today, thank you, Marin, for the follow. Thank you to... We've got a few things going on here. Thank you to Chocky for the 13 months, and for Chocky to the 70 stream streak. Thank you, Empirical, for the 15 months... for the 15 months on the trot for Tier 1, but they've been squared for 20 months. Thank you for the 20 months, Empirical. Thank you to Empirical as well for the 7 stream streak. Thank you to Piggy for the 10 stream streak. Thank you to Reese for the 20 months, with 9 months on the trot. I did mention Marin for the follow, and thank you, Marin, as well, for the 93 bits as well. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Been a pleasure having you. It's been a great first stream back. I've not seen streams since, I think, the beginning of February. And like the very beginning of February, so it's been a month, pretty much. Huzzah! In terms of what we shall do, let me have a look in my following list, and I will find someone to raid. What is going on here? Who do we have live? Thanks for popping the raid message in there. I appreciate that. We've got a few choices here. Good raid Melzelia, who's doing the first playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. Who else is live? Ooh! God, I haven't seen Item Equipped live in ages. Or if I have, I've never been available. They're doing the first playthrough of Bloodborne, which is fun. I mean, Bloodborne's always a good time. And, you know, like, if you wanna get a complete mood whiplash from Spyro, how about Bloodborne? That'll be great. Did you get any further than the first run? No. On the second run, I died in the exact same level. So I started again, and we did Artisans again. So next one we pick up, we're going to be starting from the Peacekeeper's world. Is what it is, I'm afraid. But yeah, I think I'll pop the raid over to Item Equipped. Which, let me just pop a shout out for them. Currently playing Bloodborne. Very good streamer if you want the nice cozy vibes. I really enjoy Item's streams. She's wonderful. I do really get the... I really do appreciate whenever I get to hang out with Item. Whenever I do get the chance. Not always possible for me, but whenever I do, it's really good. So yeah, I will copy the raid message there. I'll add some... For God's sake. There we go. Is that it? Boom. I'm just going to add some emotes to mine. If anyone has a sub and wants to use my emotes, you can feel free to. Yeah, let's do Astrobot zooming. I like Astrobot zooming. There we go. Bloodborne screams cozy. I know, right? It couldn't be cozier. But yeah, no, add whatever emotes you want to the raid message. Personalize it to your own tastes. And yeah, we will send over the love to item equipped. Let me just pop that up on me phone. I just prefer starting raids from my phone because it's a bit easier to see everything. There they are. And I will pull up their stream on my... Yeah, just so I've got it up. Where is they? Day is there. Boom. Yeah, mate. Awesome. That's all good. Right, start the raid up. But yes, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. The next stream, as mentioned again, will be on Tuesday. We will be playing some Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. It'll be a first playthrough. I have never experienced Tomb Raider The Last Revelation before in its entirety. The only bits I have experienced were from the beginning of the game, so if you want to see someone going through a Tomb Raider experience for the first time, do feel free to join me. I would love to have you. But yeah, aside from that, have a great start to your week, have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will be sure to see you next time. Until then, I'll pop you on the ending stream screen. Much love, and goodbye.